The color analysis. Why? But there's a huge resurgence in color analysis now. Um, I really want to offer that, and I love colors. So if I've got 200 sheets of 100 different colors around, I'm happy. I do like looking at colors. I like analyzing colors. I love looking at the undertones, and so I'm really excited to offer it to my clients because if you've had it done, and a lot of people have had it done, I would say you will never change colors per se. It's very rare that no one's going to go from warm to cool, but you might shift over. What are your best colors today might be different from what your best colors were 20 years ago. So I want to start doing that again for my clients. I think it's just a spectacular way to make yourself feel much more alive, because if you're wearing the right colors, it makes you feel yourself and your best self. Like I said, some people will find as they get older, some colors are better on them than they were before. You could flow into another part of that season. So you might be wearing colors that might flow into something else. But if you are warm, you're not going to wake up cool and 20 years from now. You're always going to have that warm undertone, because the hair, it's not just about your skin tone, it's about your hair color. And yeah, so there's summer and winter are cool. So you think of summer as anything with like a veil on top of it, smokiness, gray, beautiful colors, smoky colors, pinks and blue, but they're all sort of hazy and smoky. Those are summer. Winters are the jewel tones, royal blue, emerald, ruby. Those are the black. The only person that can successfully wear black and white is a pure winter, and they wear black really well. That's the only. And then spring is bright like a garden, and fall is like it's like walking in a forest. It's like fall flowers and really rich, warm, earthy tones. That's autumn. And then there's the flows. And I think people are just becoming much more interested in looking in finding what looks best on them. And so when you're looking at the colors, you're looking at someone's, you don't necessarily look at their eye color. Eye color is not indicative. Eye pattern can be indicative. There's certain eye patterns that are more earthy or autumn, some are more summer like. So it would be, I always look at eye patterns, brow colors, as long as they're not dyed, because brow is a real true color. And if your hair's dyed, then we don't look at it. My hair's natural, so I wouldn't have to color my hair to look at my skin tone, because my hair is not going to affect my skin tone in the wrong way. So if your hair is natural, then we don't cover the hair up. If your hair is dyed, then we cover it up. So all we see is your face, and then we drape you in colors. And one color is going to reflect on your skin better. It's going to give more of a lift in the face, a more even skin tone. You're going to have a brightness in your eyes. And when you look at that person with the drape, we call them drapes underneath, you want to see that person first. You don't want to, if you look at the drape first, then you know that it's a head on top. You want that flow. So those are the real points that you need to look at when you're doing someone's color analysis. And some pre-booking, because what I want from clients, because we want to be accurate, is I want pictures before you come. So before you come to my studio, I want to see a picture of you and your child in your 20s, and one without makeup and one with makeup. The most important is to have the one in your 20s. I don't care what, it doesn't have to be a great picture, but just sort of be able to see you. And then one today with no makeup, just with a nice picture of your face. And then if you can, get a picture of your eye. And then that when you come, then I want to do, I'll have that information, and we'll do the process. We'll go through everything. We determine first if you're warm or cool. And then from there we go into which season. And then from there, do we see a flow? And so by the time you leave, you know what colors are really your wow colors. And that's what it's all about. What are the wow colors? What are those colors that are really going to make you look your best? And then you had great makeup, and it's a whole makeover. Well, there'll be an array. I would say probably 5 or 7 or wild colors, and it doesn't mean that there are other colors as well um, that will go within that season. But there's ones that we're all attracted to. I mean, I never really looked at coral as a color I really liked. On the other hand, it's the color of the year. 2024 is the color of coral, And that's actually probably one of my best colors because it's a warm peachy color.